name is Allessandra.
And I'm Christina.
And together we want to investigate and explore the digital culture that surrounds our lives.
In this two-part series, we'll become our own media informers, discussing relevant issues that could change the way we engage and participate in developing our digital fingerprint.
In this episode, Christina and I will be digging towards the center of truth in our digital culture. We will be exploring what you believe to be truthful media sources. Who do you believe to be truthful in media? Where do you look to find truthful sources? Where do you look to find truthful media information?
Truth is defined by what you believe and if that something is to be true or not. Truth is always in accordance with fact. Your beliefs become fact because you believe them to be true. We trust that journalists and media outlets provide us, the viewers, with honest information that is both transparent and available. Oftentimes, high corporations take advantage of our trust and produce false information that in turn skews what we believe to be true.
Truth begins to get complicated when everyone begins to develop different beliefs and contrasting opinions based on a variety of sources. The internet has made it easy for different perspectives and opinions to circulate across vast audiences. This can make it kind of difficult for people to piece their own truths together because they are surrounded by opposing opinions. Daniel Patrick said that everyone is entitled to their own opinions, but not his facts. Opinions are derived from your own personal beliefs. Facts are a result of what you believe to be truths. Opinions are flawed because they don't have the credibility of fact that follows. For something to be true, there has to be proven facts that confirm certain truths. On what grounds do we formulate opinions?
Let's give a simple example. So this is an extreme example, but imagine if Trump declared that climate change is a myth. Individuals who believe his words are factual will automatically believe that climate change doesn't exist. Individuals who believe in Trump trust that his claims are truth, thus becoming fact.
Are the sources that provide the facts 100% verified and legitimate? We talk more about this in the next chapter.
As media consumers, we have a sort of vulnerability when it comes to the media we are consuming. We give trusted major news outlets to provide us with truthful and honest accounts on current and relevant news that is going on in the world. Can we always trust that they're going to be 100% transparent in their findings and perspectives?
No, we can't trust everything that we hear in the media, but we know that. And the reality of the fact is that we do. We want to explore this realm of lies and dishonesty that is dispelled from major news outlets to global audiences. Honestly, the hardest thing to do is actually identify when news channels or media personnel are lying to you.
It is very difficult, especially in a day and age where almost anybody can become a journalist. That's why some journalists take it upon themselves to create fact-checking sites such as PolitiFact. Steve Myers talks about it in his text about fact-checking. Transparency has become a very important guideline for journalists to follow in new media ethics principles, as said by McBride and Rosenstiel in their book. Transparency has become an important quality because of the availability of information via social media or other outlets, where almost anyone can report something or be a journalist. Being transparent will set a journalist apart from others, making them more reliable and seemingly more truthful.
Fact-checking sites such as PolitiFact and other fact-checking sites are supposed to be credible, and certain journalists use them. However, we're not exactly sure. Why? Transparency. Being honest means not hiding anything. It means showing the entire process and all the seams. Fact-checking sites have been used to denounce politicians for lying and creating false news. Fact-checking sites provide a platform that enforces credibility and transparency that provides equal access to information from journalists to audience.
It is interesting to see how people can easily trust sites like PolitiFact and assume everything on there is, in fact, factual. That is the farthest thing from the truth. I think we just need to be more vigilant on why we believe what we believe and who and how did they come to those conclusions. Are the people I believe credible? That those facts are true and the others are not? Myers makes a great point when talking about how effective it is to fact check, or to let your audience know that what you are reporting is fact checked, because to most people, that means it's true.
Well, facts are usually associated with truths, or they should be associated with truths. When we hear that our journalists are using fact-checking sites, we believe that these journalists are more credible because they're taking the time to show us that their facts are true and are credible. Therefore, they become more credible.
Truth is derived in how we experience or observe the world. This is our perspective on reality that can easily be altered by what we encounter. According to Jean Baudrillard, truth is derived in how we experience or observe the world. This is our perspective on reality and can easily be altered by what we encounter. Jean Baudrillard was one of the first scholars to observe a drastic change in the way the world can be represented. He said that signs and images no longer represent the real.
Basically, just because there's a picture of something does not mean that it's fact. Pictures come from context. Pictures can be arranged. They can be set up. Pictures can be enhanced. While doing research on truth, an article we came across was by Wassima Osman, and in this article he spoke about the first Iraq War and the incorporation of new technologies. New technologies made it easy for the military in overseas missions while staying on U.S. soil. In the article, Baudrillard argues that the danger of simulated and long-distance warfare is that it deliberately blurs the distinction between the real and the virtual, thereby obfuscating accountability.
The word that Osman uses is simulacra, which basically means an image or representation of something else. However, to unpack what Baudrillard said, it means that by using advanced technologies like drones or other devices, the military is able to peek into different countries and basically press a button that allows you to bomb a building while staying in the safety of U.S. soil.
This begins to form a sense of desensitization. It brings the individual out of what's actually happening and away from reality. This is extremely detrimental to everyone. Without a sense of accountability, real human lives transition from the real to something in the sense of a detached video game. But can we really understand something that we have never experienced? Personally, I think not. I feel that instead of being more cognizant of reality, we're moving towards becoming more desensitized in our own reality. As the pull to smartphones and technology increases, the further we veer away from what real actually is.
The truth is not always black or white. Many different versions of the truth can be reported because some people see in different lenses than others. Some journalists might also choose to hide certain things to make it look more truthful to the side of the audience that they're trying to reach.
There is no solution when it comes to the truth. There is no golden egg you find and it will give you all the answers and provide you all the paths. The truth is a journey. It's a series of events that help put things together from different perspectives in order to be fully and well informed. The truth is all we can ask for, and the truth is what we can strive for.